It's parking lots or major streets just like this one. We are seeing flooding all over the place, and also a whole lot of stalled cars as well. I am standing in some of that still water. There's also a lot of mud too. In areas that you're not seeing a whole lot of water, you're still seeing that leftover mud. And if you look over at the intersection of 6th and Rankin, you can see just how many cars are going down these streets right now, even though there's significant flooding in a lot of the areas. Now I'm going to go back to some of the cars that we were talking about. We were seeing a number of stalled cars all across the city. First responders working overnight trying to rescue the people who were inside. The Lynn PD telling me that thankfully they have no reported injuries, and they of course are still going around looking to see if anybody needs any help. Viewers sent us this video overnight to give us an idea of just how intense those things were. All of that rain pouring down the canal breach, all of that combining into such a dangerous situation that we are seeing out here. Now, thankfully, it hasn't rained so far since we've been in Berlin, starting at about 4:30 this morning, but still a lot of dangerous conditions out here. The city has set up Dennis Chavez Elementary School as one of the emergency shelters, and they will help people get there if they need it. And the last thing is, I just talked to a woman who told me that last night she tried to drive through some of those waters. It didn't work. The fire department had to come out here, bring her car into one of these parking lots so she could actually get home. She came back this morning, car still won't start, and it likely will also have to be towed. So if you see conditions like this one, it's just a bad idea to be driving through. And of course, we hope everyone will be able to stay safe. Live at Berlin, Joy Wang, KOB4.
Yeah, so Joy, who are we meeting today?
Well, 10-year-old Zion Flint started his own newspaper late last year, and now he's got sponsors, subscribers, and about 100 people reading each issue in person and online.
Every week, you'll find Zion Flint delivering the weekly case.
I read a book, and the main character in the book starts a newspaper, and it looks like he's having a good time.
What was their paper called?
The Neighborhood Tattler.
Well, how'd you come up with the weekly case?
I just thought of detective cases, and I thought I can't do this daily, so yeah.
Let's rock and roll, buddy. He is always doing different projects all of the time, so I was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do today. So I was like, we're just rolling with it. Yeah.
Did you expect it to keep going for months?
I didn't.
Even I didn't. I thought this was gonna be just a one-issue gag, and then that would be it.
Months later.
Hi! What's up?
Awesome.
Wow, new issue of the paper.
Awesome. I love Fridays.
A visit from Zion is the best part of this Neighborhoods Week.
Just came to drop off your hopefully favorite paper.
He's super outgoing and extroverted. I don't know where he gets that from. He loves to draw, he loves to read and write, so it just kind of was a natural fit to do a newspaper with illustrations.
Some issues focus on crime.
Last week, some hooligans tried to burn down Astro Zombies. If you see anything suspicious, alert your neighbors. We all want to keep each other safe.
There's even weather reports.
Ever since Monday, the weather has been pretty indecisive. Can we expect the same today and tomorrow?
And after a tough 2020, an article looking into the new year.
2021. We want this year to be a good year, right? Here are some things you can do during the year to make it good.
Well, as parents, I have a vision and a direction, but I have to step back and just let him do what he wants to do.
Thank you, paying subscribers.
And it's, always better than what I imagined in the first place.
Each issue has an ad,
Estate sale,
an advice column,
Dear Zion, I think I've watched everything on Netflix. What do I do?
and even a fun fact.
Did you know that the first item ever sold on eBay was a broken laser pointer?
Everything he does just takes off, and it's really amazing to see the community rally around him to make these things happen.
Next week we'll do another ad with you, okay?
Wow, okay, thank you so much.
We might change it up a little this time.
At the end of 3rd grade,
Hello. Hello. Thank you. Of course.
Zion was supposed to have a talent show. But that never happened.
It was just one of those ideas again where it was like, well, we can do this. We'll just do this in the backyard. And I thought maybe 20 people tops, like performers and guests. And then
So they had a
again,
sound system. They had
we
a
had a
PA,
sound system.
yeah.
We did the whole thing. We had prizes and round, it was the whole thing.
Calling all performers and attendees too.
We went to his talent show, and so did the shop and the trophy people.
We had 50 people there, and a professional chef doing a food demonstration. And
It's just so amazing seeing these people come out and
like a little
support me.
celebrity.
The weekly case is now at 24 issues.
Get creative, draw a picture, learn a new language, explore your neighborhood.
Readership has grown.
And you got a big old staff. You got a lot of people. You got a lot of people that live with you.
From dozens to about 100 people.
Hello!
With online subscribers too.
He inspires me all the time, so we're so proud of him.
Zion plans to keep publishing
It's the new issue of the paper!
until at least 50 issues or the end of the year.
I don't expect this idea to like die out or end anytime soon.
And his subscribers hope it won't either.
This always brings me joy. I'm still in a smiley mood. Let me just, so my mouth doesn't start to hurt. Felt cool doing that.
Now, Zion tells me that he wants to be a filmmaker when he grows up, and he's got another issue of the weekly coming out this Friday. We've got a way for you to get on his mailing list. Just look for this story later this morning on KOB.com.
I don't know if you're here for this, Joy, but when Danielle and I were talking about this, we're like, this is the kid who gets things done.
Yeah, we're going to have to watch out for him.
We're going to work for him one day.
Coming for all of our jobs at some point.
Also, you mentioned the ads. How does that work out?
Yeah, so they cost about $20 to $30 for that ad space, and that money just goes back into printing costs. So if the people pay a little bit more, then you can print more paper. And of course, Zion draws all the logos himself.
We love him. Thanks, Joy.